ask me to shout looking at you so you get work done? Isn't it too late to get merch made by now, ARQ? Like, aren't you, like, at this point? Then again, you can probably get prints done in time, right? Nope. Have you not said anything? Oh, okay, she's gonna say, like, prints. That's the only thing left. She's quite... Like, her feelings towards prints in general for her own art, diabolical. Like, she hardly ever sends her prints. Now it's a waiting game. She's still waiting on the proofs for a lot of the orders she done. Prints, like photos, like, you know, poster photos. Which is why the truffle one's an A6 one. Because... Not A6, A5 one. Because she doesn't really like big prints. Hello. She has a few things she needs to, go and, you know, figure out. She hasn't really done much. She won't lie, she hasn't done very much today. You like smaller prints? Both your prints will be A4 for Vexpo? You know what you need to make, ARQ? Can you make photo card-sized ones? Just print them on like business cards. Because she likes photo card size stuff because she can put them in card holders. So can you do photo card size ones so she would actually buy them? It's bad, but like she has maybe 3 A3 prints. There's one you should keep an eye out for. Why don't you just come and deliver it to her? Because she's not gonna be able to walk around. She's not gonna be able to walk around. She'll trade it. Like you said, 1 melon soda for what did she say? She knows it's six and 1/4 melon sodas for many merchandises. You prep some to give you a Toby's? In exchange, she's willing to make you some stickers if you want. That's something she, for those who don't know, she went and did a little mini stall yesterday at a magazine launch event. It was the Chiffon magazine, which is one of the guests we had during Matsuri. They had a little launch event, and she was like, okay, she'll go and sell her wares there, right? And people were like, you make your own stickers? She's like, yeah? Is that not a normal thing? Is that not like normal for people to like self-produce stuff? She's frugal as shit, so like it turns out easier, cheaper, you know? Gal has wares if you have coin. She does have coin. You know, someone paid her a 50 note for an £8 purchase yesterday. 50 note! She now is an owner of a 50-pound note. Crazy. People are used to using other methods making stuff. Most people just outsource it, right? But like 50 note, yeah. You know, the big red ones? You saw one of those? The way the gal tried to like explain it to her, right? Bless their soul, was, hey, would you accept a 50 note? My parents monitor my bank account. Then you shouldn't be buying shit. Surely, right? What do you mean your parents monitor your account? That means they will look at this purchase and go, this was a bad choice. You said you last saw one of those? Yeah, she sees them relatively often, but like not at a convention. That's kind of insane. Not at a small-time convention. Wild things. Give me some truffles on a guy. Which of the truffles would you like? Which of the truffle wares? She is gonna bring some of the truffle stuff. Just to like have, but she won't sell them at the con because that's not really Moe related. How they get the 50 note? She did do all the checks, okay? If you don't know how to do money checks, you probably should learn how to do it. But there are checks without using UV for like no, for I don't know if it's fake or real, but like No one has the ball. Like, no miner has the balls to try to pay with a fake 50. Honey, oh dang, I'll take any truffle. She'll bring some, but she won't bring them all. Too bad, those who didn't come to the event yesterday didn't get to meet Truffle. She had dog sitter. So dog sitter returned with dog. So then Magua got to meet dog. Very gal. Truffle your Ushi? She got many pets at the end of that day. Everybody was like, "Oh, look, it's the dog that this freak of nature decided to make the whole table about." Isn't a 50 known quite rare now considering how much cards are used now? They still exist. They're still used. They're still in circulation. It's just that they're very, very easily faked. You should have taken a day off. You haven't even booked your ticket to the Boo Fest event, which is something that she's still thinking whether or not she'll bring Truffle to. She can't decide. She does want to, like, she's like tempted to, because there is like a room that Truffle can go and lay in and like exist in. But she's quite chill with people. It's just when there's other animals. So as long as we keep Lucky away from her, she'll be fine. Looking and book your ticket, ARK. It's cause it's far, okay? It's far for ARK. ARK's trying to make an excuse not to get a ticket. No, it'd be nice, because then, like, you know, she'll take Truffle out during the break and people can pet Truffle if they want. She's very chill with people. She'll just oink and then honk shoe. And it'll make it easier for her to take care of her. She gets a bit nervous about having pet sitters. Like, even with the... She has a pet sitter for Vexpo, right? And she's a bit nervous about... she's a bit nervous about it. Because it's like multiple days, right? It's the first time being away from Truffle for so many days. So many oinks. Did Truffle oink while you were petting her? Well, like, she's pretty sure Truffle was just sniffing. You would like to meet the baby? But how about Wifey? She thought Wifey's scared of dogs. Which is like one of the reasons she's like, oh, maybe she shouldn't, because like some people might get scared of the dog. To be fair, the dog won't be allowed in the cafe area at all. She'll be like tethered. Don't Frenchies snort more than oink? Nah, Truffle oink like hell. Truffle like... Let's scare them more, when they're around? Okay, that's fair. Maybe Wife will be a fan of Truffle, because Truffle doesn't really do very much. She's just there. Oinking. But like, she'll have to think about it. She'll have a chat with like people, whether or not she should or shouldn't. It would be less stressful on her. I don't know, save her like 40 quid. She'll look at Truffle and be like, creature? She is, Truffle is a creature. You'd be right. You'd be very correct. Right. She has a few things she needs to, do before... Today. If ARK doesn't come to the event, he can dog sit instead? If he couldn't come to the event, why would he dog sit? Though it is like, she does wish she has like, you know, obviously when Mama Tiger's around, it's a lot easier to go to these events. Okay, she needs to print 10 of these each. Dang, I'll dog sit any day, lol. Go, you need to lock in. I wish I could help look off the Truffle. Look after yourself first. How much stuff do you still need to make? You're a kill. Like, surely you should almost be done. much like merchandise are you planning to do? Cause like, then again, she's very much prints don't do super well for her, so she never knows. She would never really do that many prints. Okay. Print. You have 12 prints on the go? As in, you haven't finished drawing them? You crazy. You crazy. She's done. Have actually asked Yopia and she's done Gal so long as she wants a separate room away from food. Yeah, Truffle would not be allowed to be near the food anyway, because that is a whole nother level of health and safety that she will not pass. So Truffle will never be in the like serving room. The most likely she'll be where the merch table is, or like in the staff area, so she won't have access to anything like in the food area at all. Because dog hair. Unlike Lucky, Truffle sheds a lot. But only Truffle could know. The problem is that dog hair becomes a whole different level of health and safety and food hygiene and stuff like that. Plus, again, people have allergies, so she can only have Truffle around. But it'd be nice, because people probably like petting dogs. She's a very pettable dog. Kate PT, she hopes you're feeling better. Kate, welcome. Right, she's printed that out. Oh, Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of her. Truffle doesn't look like she'll shed that much. You wouldn't think so, but that dog has like quite a lot of fur for a very, very short-haired dog. She does shed quite a bit, but not as much as other breeds, obviously, but it is very small. Because she has quite a bit of a down coat. Her shedding is getting a bit less now because the summer is finally over. Being very Catholic, things are rapid. Went back to work. A weekend shift is to get Vexpo weekend off. You did a weekend shift considering you're ill? Crazy work. Crazy work. How much dog hair did you end up covered in? You should get dog hair on you, Mugua? Truffle was in her harness too, so normally when Truffle's in her harness, she doesn't shed as much. So she did just oink everywhere. She would. Too bad she didn't get to like see people a bit more often, but it was.
I already agreed to the weekend beforehand, but I at least felt well enough to do it since the weekend shift is quiet enough.
Okay, that's fair then. That's fair. As long as you're taking care of yourself, make sure you take breaks. You know, take breaks. Ow. Thank God for the hydrate. Where's her water? Where'd she leave her water? She went to. Oh, she left it downstairs. Oh. Okay, give her a second. She can go grab it. Plenty of those and water. Make sure you piss out your illness. I don't look like I should shed. You shed, Magua? You shed? But thank God so much, BT, for the race. Something. Piss out the sickness and also eat chicken soup? No, Conky. Conky is the way. Conky is the ill people food. And vapor rub. Vapor rub your whole ass chest. And give her some sugar and have water. Yeah, where'd you put a water, wait? Back in a second. right now. You had all of the above. You had all of it yesterday because you're feeling sick. You had everything. You're also dying too, ARQ. You're just getting stressed, aren't you? It's a whole village short of its water now. Yeah, she really went gone. It's meant to be going away soon, to be fair. It has been raining a lot. It's been storming over here. Which is great considering there's a fucking car show that's outdoors in 2 days. So that's gonna be great for her. Because it's one time it was last year's when Macaron Mark 1 died. It started torrential rain falling during the car show, and it was so awkward because everyone ran into like the cafe area, but she's gonna kick them out because it's torrential rain falling. Everything was getting wet. Everything was getting wet. Macaron got destroyed in that rain, so she had to get a new macaron. Which reminds me, she probably needs to pack that new macaron in the car too. She has a fancy new macaron made of PVC. Spendy. It's meant to be stormy for the whole of the year, apparently. Damn. It's like the UK can't decide on like mild weather. And you beat the sickness so that you could lock in. She's glad that she like finished all her Vexpo like merchandise-wise prep. Basically, she needs to replace a few of the badges, like the in real life staff badges. But that's basically it. Right, let's sort out this Go Japan stuff. Want to finish off earlier, but life-changing work came in, so you're like, what? Is it the Fortnite thingies? That is pretty good. That's pretty like, you know, justifiable. You know, you need to be Fortnite. That's understandable. She has no idea how you stay cool with that though. Like, she would have pissed herself, stressed, thinking about doing anything that level professional. So now everybody knows. Draw enough Sonic OC fan art, and one day you could be the artist on Fortnite. Shit, what's the card make? Nissan Sylvia. Jesus Christ, S. She feels like car brands are just the most. They're the most dyslexia unfriendly thing in the world. Hyperfocus and you two could be in Fortnite? Do you think you should try to MCM or boot? Have you been to MCM London before? Because it is a bit hellish. It is very overstimulating. Never, okay. The question is, are you going with your family or you going with your friends? That's the real question. Because if you go with your family, go to Boo Fest. Okay? If you're going with friends, go to MCM. Cause like, she can't, peace and love, she can't imagine your mom at MC. Like, she really can't imagine your mom handling the crowds of MCM. If the truffle brand expands, would you do signed paw print bromides of her? Bromides of her dog, like real photos of her? What's the legalities of selling prints of your dog? You know that one monkey that like took a selfie on someone's camera and like people were protesting that the copyright was the monkey's? When does it become that Truffle is indeed the gal? With a little paw print from her? The problem with paw prints with merchandise like that is that it'd be quite hard to get a paw print to stay on glossy paper. She feels like MCM is quite good, but she can't really imagine your family being very comfortable with the hectivity of MCM. Yeah, laminator? To be fair, she does like cold laminate the hollow on her stickers and stuff, so she could technically put the paw print on, then put the laminate on top. So possibly, you can make a sample from her paw print? Possibly. That's not actually too hard to do. But yeah, you didn't see her favorite stamp. She has a stamp of truffle. But a stamp possibly could work too. But yeah, whether or not she could continue doing Artist Alley stuff outside of Moe, she doesn't think so. You know, like, she doesn't really know. You're young, so maybe you could do all 3 days? No. Zach can do all 3 days. Zach's mom can't do all 3 days. So, like, that's the issue, though, isn't it? Like, she can't... It's like she's trying to imagine her own mom doing MCM for more than 3 days. Mama Taya quite likes MCM. So, like, possibly... could go instead of her? Your dad also can't. Kate! Welcome. But yeah, she's not sure whether or not she'll continue selling icons. It's just mostly because of time. Like, haven't used Chrome today? Wait, what browser do you normally all use? She normally uses Chrome. You switch over your browser to LibreWolf? Yo! Use some crazy looking browsers! Opera, that makes sense. Opera, okay. Opera? Gauthy Conrad! Gauthy Reason! Gauthy Squirrel! Gauthy! The bank given us a guide check through the notes. Yeah, but most people fail it. Sorry, she kind of forgot that there are 2 chats going. Because she's stupid. Mwah. The open source. She will live rager. She doesn't know what open source means. Kathy, Cherry. Cherry gave her a Tottenham cake, which was so sweet it gave her a migraine. She's not a sweet eating gal, but it did save her for the rest of the day, to be fair. You see little Tori vibing? Tori is vibing. She does have a few things to draw and do. But, she's relatively okay. I mean, the code is public, so anyone can download and modify it. You see, code is like her kryptonite. Code is actually the most scariest thing for her to look at. Like, she does not understand code. You can show her a magnification of a cellular virus and she'll know what the hell is going on there. But you show her, like, a simple line of code she would be like, yeah, that's no. Have you guys ever done the thing where you accidentally press when you accidentally go on a page and then you press like show source and it shows up all the shit on it? Have you guys ever done that? Like if you guys like, you know, like view page source, they control you and it shows like a page of this information. Plan to bring you to get into DoujinCon? She's really sad she can't get into DoujinCon. She's not going to DoujinCon this year. She's actually really sad, but she's doing Cardiff AMP instead. You don't know what key does it? It controls you. But sometimes she's like her finger just slips while she's scrolling stuff. Did you also study microbiology then? She has a degree. Has she ever used a degree for anything to do with animal like veterinary? She has a veterinary science degree, so she does like not really microbiology, but like she has a lot of science knowledge. So she has a degree on it. Never fucking used a degree in her life. Same day there, did the same weekend. It's really sad. But I'm like, hey! She has the same one, but she's more towards the animal one. She has a bio-veterinary science degree. Mine is human. Yeah, she did work experience at a doctor's place once, and they were racist to her, and she decided, no, she's gonna go into veterinary. Animals can't be racist. Thank you for the hydrate. But it crosses over with animals sometimes. Enough times, yeah. To be fair, like the animal one is a lot more complicated because you have to learn multiple animals. But her like specialization is locomotion. So like movement and musculature. So she absolutely fucking hates microbiology because she's too dyslexic to understand some of the words, to remember the words. Why you didn't bother with a degree? She honestly doesn't think you need one unless you're like going into like a specific field that requires one. Your animation degree has gotten you nowhere? It's all the arts! It's all the arts, ARQ! That's like something. That's at least adjacent to what you're doing now. They do make the weirdest words for stuff though. It's when it starts becoming letters and numbers. That's when it really fucked her up. She knows how to operate on animals, but she don't fucking know what's going on, like on a cellular level. Law words in medical and science, or even Greek or Latin, she doesn't mind those. She doesn't mind those. She minds when it starts being like BQ17 factor. She's like, what the fuck is that shit? Travis in good hands? Yeah, but like, if you're asking her to do a surgical stitch right now, she'll probably fumble a little bit. The only thing she really remembers is how to help give birth to things. And realign a broken bone. Which, not the best range of knowledge, she must say. Truffle's in good hands. She's just she's definitely, Truffle definitely has a good family, because Mama Taiga is one of those gals that just buys random shit for the dog, and Truffle is the kind of gal that really what's the word? Really strict on diet and supplements and stuff like that. Catholics, she does agree. Every gal is a gal. Mama Taiga just loves spoiling her grandchild. So far, Mama Taiga has bought Truffle a Chinese New Year outfit. Why? It's like 6 months until Chinese New Year. Would you believe they didn't teach us that much in animation and a degree? She presumes most art ones are dependent on what the professor feels like is art. That's what she seems to have been told about people who've done art degrees. Art-based, anyway. We just have to remember significant figures for Monopite, since we have to measure the amount of bacteria that's usually per microliter. That makes sense, to be fair, as long as you can recognize the shape. But, like, to pass the exam, you have to know the name of the bloody thing. But nothing. She's just very, very strict on her pets. Though she's not very good at teaching the dog tricks that much, though. She's been teaching Truffle a few extra tricks. At the moment, she knows a new trick called Stack, which makes she'll stand in between your leg. She'll move herself so she's standing in between your leg. Dog still has selective ass hearing, though. Your 3D animation tutor kept on maternity leave, so it wasn't very consistent. Damn, your tutor just kept having babies? You know what you should have done, ARQ, as your final? You should have done a 3D animation on just maternity things. Just Silly Guy Draws Anime somehow sells fine wine for the UK? You're the reason why everybody chunders at parties. Once saw London Art School, even a basic walk demonstration apparently had students begging to learn more about 2D animation because they didn't have the tutors to see that skill anymore. The only skill you need to know about animation is how to do the caramel dancing animation. That was her first animation one. When she first started drawing, she traced over the caramel dancing dance. It's only a fourth. It's only technically a 4 cell animation. But that should be everyone's first animation drawing. You know? All your art skills are from Deviant Art Tutorials, as they should be. And that's what you spent your probably 3K, because that's probably the age range you are doing your university at. You are definitely not a 9K a year gal, right? You probably what, the 9K or the 3K years? Deviant art? Don't worry, Zach. Don't go on it. It's more about how the art school went from teaching skilled draftsmen to making a daycare for bougie students who don't want to actually work hard. It honestly depends, because she feels like some students definitely want to get to the art world, but she feels like with the art, it's who you know. Your skill can only get you so far. But it's if you know the right people and you're a socialite. Oh. 32s are the random ones on Pixiv. They always had gems. Pixiv is great, but that requires you to know what Pixiv was when you were a baby. Deviant is a trip. Deviant used to be fine, but you have to remember, ARQ draws a lot of Sonic, so Deviant art is the perfect place for him. You're raised in Deviant. That's why you're a Sonic artist. ARQ, that's literally where they all spawned from. And Sonic Club, exactly. There we go. See, Pixiv's like a photo. It's like a drawing website in Japan. Did you have to draw any of the Choice Sonic fan arts? How much? That's the thing though. How much is your pride worth? Nope, you carve your own path. Have you never? Okay, that's actually surprising. She feels like every Sonic artist has gone down that pathway for enough moolah. But Erica, how much would you sell your soul for? You know, like how much would, like what's the amount where you go, oh, yo, just a little, just a little. what's the monetary amount for you to go? You know what? Yeah, exactly. Eric, how much for it to draw Sonic's bare toes? What's the amount where you have to be paid for you to be like, okay? What's the amount? What's the peak amount? Does the amount cover rent is probably answered? She feels like you should charge more? Life-changing amount? Okay, let's say like a rent in London it's probably like 1.4k. 1.4k to draw Sonic's toes. Would you accept or reject? You can't think about it, you have to accept or reject now. Like they won't let you go. That's just 1 month's pay? You wouldn't draw Sonic's toes? For 1.5k? Damn. Three months rent. Okay, Squirrel saying 3 months rent. 3 months, Eric. That's a lot of fucking money. That's a good portion of money. That's easy money. It is easy money, but it's also selling your soul. You know? I know how much furry artists charge, so the ceiling is she actually doesn't know how much furry. Even as like a you know, as a furry herself, she doesn't actually know how much they charge. Bro, if someone orders me a new McDonald's gamer food meal, I'll draw it right now. You went $6.99. I'm assuming it's like you can't go back to that type thing. It's like, it's a little bit like, it kind of ruined, it kind of, you know, it kind of dirties, or like, not dirties, but like, it kind of makes your name as an artist a bit haram. You know, like, you can never be looked at. Like, she's pretty sure, let's say, if ARQ, for those who don't know, ARQ did official artwork for the Sonic, Fortnite collaboration. Congratulations, very, very patchy. But she's pretty sure if at one point ARQ drew Sonic's toes, he would not have had that gig. Cause that's just like, you know, they like the background people would like see that he's drawn Sonic's toes. And he would probably not get the gig because they would be like, nah, he haram. You know? You know? I don't know how much furry artists charge. She knows how much furry artists charge for like safe for work stuff. She doesn't know how much they charge for not safe for work stuff because she doesn't go there. She don't go there. That's on Telegram. Nobody. The Telegram's a lawless place. Losing your, in a sense, it's kind of losing your credibility in the professional scene. Telegram, it's like WhatsApp, but encrypted. Stains the soul, yeah, exactly. It stains the soul, but it also puts a little sticky note on your professional portfolio. Because, like, yeah, you're gonna open your gates to a lot of like artists, like a lot of you know, people who are a little bit of horn dogs. But you're also closing a lot of doors to professional companies. Telegram is great. Telegram is where the furries hang out. She don't have one. She's scared. Well, I'm not gonna judge. I don't want to read people's kinks. Okay, let's say, right? Because you're not gonna judge, but can you look at someone the same again? Yeah, one of your friends draws more or less 9% porn, but they make bank. But they probably wouldn't be able to, like, be an official artist for X, Y, and Z. You know? For everything I don't know. You don't need to think about this, Zach. You think about A-levels. But, like, this one time, our commission's like, yeah, you make mad money. But, like, she feels like if her friend was like, hey, can you draw her a commission? And they told her, like, one of their kinks, she would never be able to unsee it. Like, you know, confidentiality would go out the window. She'd be like, you'll be known for the spicy of it stands out. Yeah, that's basically what would happen. So good on ARQ for never drawing Sonic's toes. Good on you. Instead of wanting to make stuff everybody can enjoy. That is very wholesome. Eric is a very wholesome gal. Reminds you when Callie and Milky Rip once sang about Sonic's feet. Canonically, have people ever seen his toes? Like, she's pretty sure like they're not canon at all. You're cute, your Oshi. Everyone's your Oshi, Mogua. They almost appeared in the Sonic movie now. Almost appeared? Or just combo? It's the regular ToriThaiga combo. What you on about? There's official art? Official art? Magua is currently modding 20 streams. Sometimes she does fear what Magua's screen looks like when there's like multiple of us. Like, for example, like Echo's streaming right now, right? And who else is around? A few other gals are around, pretty sure. One big... Oh, it's like the little twin stars! Have you guys ever seen little twin stars? Gals, okay, search up little twin stars. Okay, search them up, right? Look at their toes. Their toes are fucking... They have the ugliest toes in the world! Yeah. Search up the little twin stars right now and look at their feet. Their feet are so fucking weird. Why do you know that? It's she posted some store in London once, and they had the figures, and you could see their feet in the figures, and it's little numps. Their toes are so fucking funny. eyes are high? Why her eyes are high? Okay. Down! Down! Should be toe knobs? It's just so... Like, why are they like that? Just make them circular! Just make them like... A single knob? Just make them a single knob? Why are they like... Okay, show it to you all. Because it is incredibly jarring. You don't know why it's like this? Cause like... Look at them! Why are they like that? Just make them a single knob. Just make them a single knob. Why are they like that? Yeah. It's so weird. It's so weird. And now you can never unsee it. Why do they have every single one of their fingers? But a single toe knob. Artist choice? The thing is, it's every single official piece of artwork of these two fucking little kids, right? They all just knobs like this. And they were designed in 1975 and somebody had a weird toe. Cause like, why is Hello Kitty? Why is Hello Kitty like normal shape? You know, her toes are normal and then like, it's on a downward spiral. She started like looking at all the Sanrio characters' toes because of them. She started searching it out. She started being like, she needs to know. She needs to know. You won't say what your first thought when you're looking them up? Yeah, she thought that too. Don't worry, Maka. You're getting called out? It feels like a few of you are in different chat. That's okay. It makes her happy that you're like willing to like chat with her here. They should go with her design. It's such a simple design. Who knew? Hello Kitty is not a cat. She's just a girl. She has a pet cat called Charmy Kitty. Yeah, Hello Kitty is not a cat. Since when? Yeah, Hello Kitty's never been a cat. Mind blown? Here we go. You learned something new on the ToriThaiga stream. So you can never say that you don't learn anything, you know? Okay, just to set up this. Duplicate layer. Tori the tiger pretends to be human or a human that pretends to be a tiger? Yes. She's both. Best of both worlds. You mean telling me Cinema Roll isn't a bunny? Cinema Roll is a dog. And you know what the funniest thing is? It's actually not called Cinnamon Roll. It's Cinema Roll. There's no N. Between the cinnamon and, you know, the cinema roll. There's no N in it. Cinema roll. There is no end. Kate Shin, Kate, welcome. Wow. Your autocorrect has betrayed you? Damn. The basic bunny will never be a real dog. That's just a little gal. Down! Captain Corridor! Ow wow. Which is it? Yes, she's both a human pretending to be a tiger and both a tiger pretending to be a human. You will never know. Listen here, 4 years? Calling someone listen here 4 years is crazy. Listen here 4 years seems like such an insult. Listen here 4 years. To sort out this menu for the event. Is there a gas leak in the chat or something? Yeah, probably. She likes how AirQ still never answered what the amount for him to draw Sonic's toes would be. Gal warmed out that conversation. I will be able to park in like last time? Yeah, you should be able to, especially if she's, bringing her dog. If she brings her dog, then you definitely can. But you should be fine. Just block her in. Trying to get a figure to save up for? She's just very curious, you know? She's always curious to what amount will make somebody give up their dignity for it. We all chip in. Tenner each, everyone. Captain Kimberly, Kate, welcome. Slowly yet surely. She needs to think about packing too. The next thing after this she needs to make is the food competition waiver. I'm sure it's like super high. What if like in cold hard cash? You know, like a block of money. What is that? Is the bot? Oh, wait, let her go check it. Let her go check. Know much about Discord server or anything? Oh yeah, there we go. Now it works. There'll be a paid deposit? ARQ, where's your agent? You put it in the sofa. You put it in the sofa, ARQ. You put the money in the sofa. What kind of agent are you? You don't have money in the sofa? What are we doing today? I'm chilling. She is working on a few bits and bobs for the upcoming event she's doing on Monday. She's sorting out like a little written informational board. Are you returned? Welcome back. That was quite quick. The ad says you still got 40 seconds left. You're trying to work on a little commission? Magua, you're crazy good at crafting though. Like, Magua made her these like little bowl warmers. And they're so cute. They're absolutely adorable. They're so cute. Truffle sniffed it. She was like... Very good. Magua's very good at like crafty bits. You know, like they're very crafty bits. You know any woodwork? She really wants to try doing the, you know, when they burn the wood to make a shape. Now you feel you want some? Little bowl warmers? You should commission Magua for them. Then again, you are very good at, like, to be fair, you do, like, professionally build trains. So, like, you kind of have to be very meticulous. So, like, she feels like you'd be good at doing meticulous things, you know, like, small hand things. You need help building a tray? You know what Magua is really good at? Gunpla building. She feels like Magua will be really good at gunpla building. Transferable skills for real? Yeah, she feels like anything like crafty, like... For example, Magua would probably be good to be a surgeon, you know? Like, in terms of how shaky his hands might be. Love a good gunpla build? She never knows what to do with the gunpla. Like, she has one. Though she has a not so popular take on Gundam. She's not a big fan of mech in general. Your Ganba Betlug is a wall now? Oh, just a wall? They are fun to build. Like, she did enjoy the one that she's built. She has a few Pokemon ones that she wants to do. She has the Mimikyu one. And she has a Thousand Sunny one that she wants to build at some point, but she doesn't have time for that. Your friend owns a gunpla shop? That's cool. Oh, I'm crazy. Why are you not changing font? There you go. Do it on stream? What built the gunplas? Maybe, but like, she feels like it's one of those things you should be like completely silent making. Do what? Like, build the Gunpla on stream? But she'll just be quiet. She'll just be like, oh. What if she snaps her finger off? Plus, the one she has is like a mini Q one. That probably takes like half an hour to build. You can build the 1000 Sunny while telling us about your One Piece fanfics. Her favorite OTP is not the most shipped duo, and it always makes her sad because she actually does not like the most shipped duo of One Piece. Sad times. Her favorite pairing in One Piece is Zoro and Luffy. But they always ship Zoro with Sanji, and she gets it, and she doesn't know why she doesn't like it. It's weird because she loves a like a hate ship. I just saw what you posted Forbidden Guy. I can't believe you said you'd be not mean for truffle. Is she wrong though? She wrong though. She wrong though. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. Oh, it might be truffle bedtime soon. You've been saying after seeing the picture? Nah, it's such a funny photo of Truffle-san. Cause it started raining a lot. She has to put Truffle in a raincoat. And Truffle is she's not the biggest fan of the raincoat, she must say. It's a cute outfit for Truffle though. Cute is a way of explaining it. It is like it's monthly now. The tiny raincoat is so cute. It's cute when it's put on properly. But because it's been raining, Truffle's kind of been put in a raincoat. She's not a big fan of it. Does she just freeze up like Mother? I am paralyzed. Wait, let her drag out a photo. Show you all. Not gonna be the same one as she posted in Forbidden Garden, but they'll be. An equally funny one though. We know exactly. This was her dog earlier in the walk. Look at that dog. Dog does not want to be outside. Dog doesn't like walks. This dog, not a fan of walkies. Look at her. She's so angry about life. Dog is pissed off. It's because... So Truffle's really keen on getting out the house until she realizes we're not going in the car. And then she'll become like this because she doesn't want to go. She wants to only go... She only wants to go to the car. So when she realizes we're not going in the car. Truffle can't hear. That's why it's better for her. She can't hear. Look at it. Look at the side eye she's getting from this dog. needed to walk. Every day she needs to walk a little bit. She feels bad because she's getting a lot of dog sitters. This month, this next couple of weeks, it's gonna be a lot of dog sitters. At least she's still on all fours. Your cat flops when we put harness on him. She's surprised you're able to walk your dog, your cat. Or it looks like Truffle would be outside the off license asking me to buy her cigarettes. Look at her, she's old enough to get like the freedom pass. But then being afraid of disliking the car, yeah, Truffle's like, Trevor loves car rides. Big fan, because she likes to watch out, she likes to people watch. So she just people watch outside the car. Oh, look at Truffle. Truffle's so cute. Truffle's so silly. Truffle silly. So you hear just a pure 6-hour performance from Tori at Go Japan? If it means she doesn't have to write this fucking food competition waiver, she'll do it. She hates waivers. She hates it. The biggest gal in the world? If you die in the food competition, can you have a chicken token as a compensation? You shouldn't die in it. You shouldn't die in it. To be fair, she needs to piss. The Truffle's ears are the softest thing she ever touched. They're very, very soft. She's gonna go piss and she's gonna go put her dog to Honk Shoe. Be back in a second. She drank too much. the BSC for we. Yeah, exactly what Delta said. Well, Truffle, good gal. Truffle was very, She saw her and she was like, okay, bedtime, and went straight into her crate. Alright, gal. Good gal. Truffle did a weird walk today. She only had about half an hour walk, which is what she normally has anyway. But dog peed no times. Didn't piss, but pooped twice. Freaky dog. Why is there storm noise? Yeah. Up that bed. One second, a sticker came off of her. Phone case. She feels like these stickers are not gonna last very long. She walked into her pooping twice and she hit. No. She pooped. Not Tori. Her dog. Her dog, Early. Not her. Her dog. Not Tori. That happens after her morning coffee. To be fair, that does sometimes. She does wonder if that confuses some people sometimes because she talks in third person, right? Like she thinks one day someone's gonna come in and Tori's gonna be like, yeah, she was licking her feet a lot. They'll think like it's Tori licking her foot. Like you think like that's, you know what happens? Are y'all able to discern which one she's talking about? You know, are you guys able to discern which one she's talking about? Which it is in intervals, not in one go? Yeah! It was at the beginning of the walk, at the end of the walk. Dude, it was at the same spot. At the same spot as well, which is weird. She's like, what the hell? Why couldn't you just do it in one go? It wasn't that long, hell. Trying to make convo, you see it being confusing, you know, that's fair enough. She put a photo of Good Night Truffle every time now, from now on, where she has to, you know, BRB the stream to go put Truffle to honk shoe. She'll take a photo of Truffle in the stream chat just before bed. Have appeared on screen. We all poop the same spot every day, right? So what if you poop outside? Not the same spot. The Truffle does have like a favorite kind of like spot. Okay, that was it. How many? Should print. checklist of work today? No, she kind of forgot, she won't lie. But it's fine. What's the Tiger working on? She's working on a waiver. So that if you die while having the food competition, you don't die. She's not responsible for your death. Sounds reassuring? Yes. 1 second locked in. Bet. Only ARQ's locked in too. Sign the waiver? You know what? Some people don't sign it properly. It really pisses her off. Kalte GC, Kalte, welcome. Clean up, I'm assuming it still counts? No, they just won't write their name. They write like, fuck you on it. It's really, it's so like, damn. So she's like, she hopes you fucking choke on the food and die then, like. Why are you not taking a waiver properly? Are you getting the Adam C checky? Are you two not going together? She presumes you were just going together. 30 pounds? Holy shit. 30 pounds? To be fair, if you're like a big car gal, it makes sense, but Jesus Christ. 30 squid? Crazy work. $26 in advance? Wait, maid, you're here. What's the link to the food competition thing? She wants to see how many tickets are left. She knows one of them sold out, but she doesn't know. She's not been given a list yet, so she's been trying to chase that list up. Your moment, thanks, mate. There's a Dave's at the NEC? A Dave's hot chicken? Do you lock in on the mod pack? You can lock in after a while, okay? She's probably not gonna be playing Minecraft until maybe like November. There's a Dave's hot chicken in an NEC. Can you get her some? That she would be blessed. Put it in my event general. Oh, thanks. Oh. Chef, go for it. You noticed? And then should go for it. But only after you've done everything else you want to do in that weekend. What's wrong with Dave's hot chicken? It's fine. But the question is, Cubic, do you actually like Adam with a C? Because you're like a proper car gal, right? You're like a proper car guy. You're a big fan of cars. Oh, it's sold out. Excellent. Yeah, her work list today. Don't tell him though you're a fake fan. Fake Adam with a C fan. Damn. Poor gal. Though she should, you know what? She will make a quick to-do list. Let's. To-do list. Finish. Food. Waving. Print out. Packing list. She hasn't packed yet. Her own stuff, anyway. The day is right next to the Five Guys. It's a Five Guys? She won't lie, she doesn't really eat in the NAC. Oh, it was tomorrow? Oh, thank God it's not tomorrow. Oh, the event starts at 9 a.m.? You think she wouldn't be on site by now? 9 a.m. is an insane time for a convention to start. But she found out Vexpo starts at 9 a.m. too. Who the hell is gonna be at the NEC at 9 a.m. in the morning? You know what the worst part is? She has to be there at 9 a.m. Magoo's kind of us. Yeah, because we're working there. Kill? We're working there. Magoo's also, like, volunteering, no? Crazy work. Gotta maximize the hours to make bank in it. Yeah, but like, she gets it. But it's 9 till 8 p.m. It's an 11-hour shift. Okay, that's an 11 hours. Do you do a breakfast menu? She'll grow at your food a little bit more. Easy to be fair. If you do a Hyper Japan, that's basic. That's a 12-hour day anyway. Early wake up and lots of work on cosplay and makeup. She doesn't ever want to put eyelashes on at 6 a.m. in the morning. You could not get her. You could not get her alive then. You like Contour? She always gets a vague glint of murder in her eyes. What do you mean? She's lovely. The fuck you mean? She's a lovely gal. She's absolutely lovely. Actually, people would roll up for artists. I like that early. People are gonna roll up for the pre-booking for the cafe, so she has to be fully ready and presentable by 9 a.m. in the morning, which no sooner would she rather shit herself and clap than be up that early for that long. It's shit in your hands and clap? Well, how do you know, huh? There's some artists that have limited merch signed by the Vtubers. There'll be a rush for some tables. She doesn't think. You know what? She doesn't actually think this year there's gonna be as big of a rush for the cafe at least. She thinks it's gonna be a little bit calmer because there's a lot going on at Vexpo, and she feels like people are gonna focus on the new stuff. Right? Like, that makes sense, no? Because, like, everybody's gonna be rushing to the holo table, for example, for the holo booth, or, like, they're gonna be rushing for, like, the sign stuff. They're gonna be rushing for Tori, the cafe, right? 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 But you should go. Say maybe on Twitch for 2 minutes and Twitch doesn't gonna break for you. Apparently it's broken for a lot of gals. Brandon, Kate. Oh, wow. Gal. Big gal. So Truffle Much, everybody rushing for Moe. She can't sell her dog's merchandise as part of the cafe. That stands in 2 different tax brackets. She doesn't want to have to add the tax for that, okay? Then she gunning for the cafe? Like, this year we have a decent amount of space compared to previous years, so hopefully there won't be as much of a rush. You excited to see how late you started stream because it meant you can actually catch it? Yippee! Solution, don't pay taxes? Sadly, even if she doesn't pay taxes, she needs to file those taxes. She still needs to send the proof that she doesn't need to pay taxes. But it's good to be able to see you, Brandon. Gal's been so busy lately. Don't do tax fraud? Yeah, don't do tax fraud. She feels like a lot of VTubers don't seem to know that you have to file a self-employment if you have affiliate on. And it low-key stresses her out when she finds that out. It concerns her. But also, like, they should really, what's the word? Teach that in school, honestly. You don't need to file anything if you make less than 1,000 a year. As most artists do, they do make that much, probably, right? What are taxes? Things that you have to think about if you don't work a employed job. You've been sleeping late a lot lately? That is true, because normally you're awake. You're normally going to bed, what, about like 12 p.m. her time. But you don't have to technically pay anything if you don't make more than 12k in profit. So you're like okay-ish for a bit. So no filing for you, but it goes in your normal, like it has to be added in your, then again, you're not like, if you're not self-employed, you don't have to say anything. But like, if you're self-employed in a regular life, in your regular life, that's when, what's the word? That's when people forget that, like, your streaming income. If you're filing taxes anyway, you should really file your streaming stuff too. But don't worry, she has an accountant that does 90% of the job for her. Because she's dyslexic, she does. She is very good at labeling everything. So she does label everything and label all her expenses, label everything in and out, so that her accountant doesn't have an aneurysm every time they look at her paperwork. Recycling work outside your main source of income? This is why you gotta do those drive-by in real life donations, everyone. Cash only. Should we remember asking their advice on taxes from Twitch income? They weight it as being done automatically? Oh. That's only if you're in corporal. In case savings allowance, it goes up to 6K if you don't hit the 12.5 income? Yeah, basically that. Mr. Accountant does most of it. Well, she can't do math. She just keeps everything in nice and order, though. She technically could do it herself. But she's scared of pissing off HMRC. Don't piss off HMRC, gals. God, we have payee here. Yeah, just that payee is basically... Pay is basically a payroll. Piero. She got way distracting. Tori. Lily. Sawashiro. Merca doesn't have anything like pay for taxes, right? I'll have to do their own taxes even when employed? Oh, really? That's crazy. But no, like it doesn't. It gets like automatically taken back. Like it gets like refunded. No. You're Lily. I am Lily. America also taxes you 5 years after you leave. Crazy. YouTube is the only thing that wants you to work for you today. You're stuck here. You're stuck on YouTube. We're hosting 2 food competitions today. At 11:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. Maid and Cubic, are you both doing the food competition at the same time? Are you gonna go against each other? Trees are sold out. You could come and cheer. 1:30. Okay, so yeah, you got the same time as Maid. Should she write what the competition is? Like, what the stages would be? If it's important, like, no, the waiver will have everything, so maybe she won't bother. Kate, Foxy, Kate. Is there a prize or just a funny pictures of sour pulling faces like Athena? There is a prize. She did prepare 2 bags of prizes. She's pretty sure people will, if it's not you gals, you probably won't like them. But there is stuff in it. She did put a few like bits and bobs. It's mostly like sweets and Japanese sweets and such like that. Nothing big, but it is meant to be bragging rights more than actual prizes. Can only be one winner each round. Okay, right. That is a good page. She could go print this and hope it doesn't print in A3. What's a full set of truffle much? Can you imagine how confused people would be? People would be like, what the fuck is this? Like, why is there a random dog as a prize? There's a levels of speed even, and I'm not up there. To be fair, this one, the way she planned it is not really, you can't just shove it into your mouth situation. There is a stage, it is a multi-stage competition. And one of them requires you to be slow. And have good luck. Remember last shuttle bus is 4:30, she drives. She burbers. You get a pop-up item as a gift, not at a car show. Maybe as a hidden merch. She honestly doesn't. She really prefers to keep truffle stuff out of Moe. If that makes sense, like yeah, she talks about her dog while she's in the cafe a lot, but she doesn't want. She wants things to be away. How's Tori's plan for Toro? It's £3.50. She's gonna pay it. Yeah, she really doesn't want, like, she appreciates people wanting truffle merch, but it has nothing to do with Moe. She wants to keep it that way when she can help it anyway, which is why she doesn't mind maybe bringing some of it to the Galpow meetup, but it would not be available in the cafe itself. Because she does want a life outside of Moe. Plus, like, if she has to carry it at the cafe, she has to carry more stuff, and that's a lot of effort. Sounds like Ranco's already been advertising truffle. Ranco needs to stop! What the fuck do you mean? He's been advertising his dog shit. Now. No, huh? She didn't want to do a post about it. Now. What if Truffle got a maid outfit? Truffle's her dog? She honestly really just wants her dog-related stuff to be like Tori's, not Moe Tori. If that makes sense. Gonna be like, whoa, Truffle merch at Vexpo. Her dog's not a VTuber? Like, if people start, like, getting really like, it has to be in Moe, she might just put it on Ko-fi just to shut people up. No. For tax purposes? Truffle for tax purposes? She's gonna print or 4 actually. Wait. Stop printing. She needs to combine the pages. She can double-side print. Big brain, Tori. hope Dart and TFL autopay doesn't mess up. She already paid. She already bought the like payment thing. So hopefully she already paid her £7 to drive through the Dartford Tunnel. Is there a Costco petrol? Where's the nearest Costco? Turok? Oh, just before. Ah. There's a Timmy Hose. Oh, maybe then she'll go fill up then. Yeah. Yeah, maybe she'll do that. She plays some really loud nightcore music would really fit the mood. She actually has no idea what nightcore is. She won't lie. She doesn't know what it means. What does that mean? What is nightcore? No! She thinks things are down right now. Lapin, but no! Hello. Latte. Hi. When you speed up the music and slap the anime girl on. It was what the DJ was playing yesterday. It just... She is not a fan of what the kind of music they were playing because it was so loud. It was so loud. But you know, people seem to enjoy it, so that's that. You know what? It's fine. Alright. Once again, she is going to ask you all, if the image is portrait, does it flip on the long side or the short side if you're printing both ways? It's short side, right? Flip on short side. Long? Oh, if it's portrait. Okay, wait. If it's portrait, if you print, boop, boop. Short H. No, she's doing A4 now. Is it long H then? She doesn't get how it works. She doesn't get how flipping works. Oh, yeah, that. She doesn't get it. She's too stupid. She doesn't get it. She's not smart enough. She has a degree in sciences, but she can't figure out. You're doing a full A4 print? Yeah. She's doing a full A4 print. The image itself is portrait. Your long edge. Okay, she's trusting you. She's doing all 4 copies in one go. She's trusting ya. We'll find out. She salutes it. That was long as hell. What the hell? Oh, it wasn't Lapin. Yeah. Hey. Coins? Why are you losing all your coins? What a time. Thank God for the hydrate. She's trying to figure out why Lapin keeps on losing his fucking points. How does she give points? Add points to all viewers now. Exclamation mark. Wait, she needs bands. She feels like it might be an error because you might have changed your username? Wait, Lapin, do exclamation mark point. She needs to know. Now! Now! Feel like you remember, you can't remember what it was? Okay, it's now properly added. Yeah, burner accounts. Have you been Pinkie Pie this whole time, Lapin? Have you been the FNAF role player this whole time? Lapin is Pinkie Pie? Bruh, finding new things out today. Okay, wait, she needs to now go get some information. Okay. Tyra texting too many emails for your tastes? She gets none. Lapin suddenly asks you to show your tongue. That's when you know. You're like, oh, caught you. You've been cross-sound Bat in Vicky's chat. Don't tell her. What if she's watching right now? You don't know. She's not. She's sleeping. Probably. Down night, Zach. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. Okay. Out 6 a.m. Damn, cow morning, D-Man. Gotta come see. Enjoy your work day if you're getting up to wait. Good night, Lapin. Gotta good night. I can't believe we're going to bed before Tori is. That's kind of embarrassing, isn't it? Okay, a little bit embarrassing. I help you so well too? Thank God, Laughing. Take care of yourself. Take care, take care.
Except for the adorable travel art table you had.
Thank God, Laughing. Think out. It's Sunday for you. Oh, no work? But still wake up at 6 a.m. That's crazy. Thank God for the super, Laughing. Thank God. Thank you so much. She's glad people like them.
Mother, what is in this wine bottle and is it still safe to consume?
The longer it is, the more expensive it becomes. That's all you that's basic wine information, no? Kathy Toastman! Kathy! Thank you so much for the redirect! Kathy! Welcome! Ow. Hope you had a lovely stream. I hope you had a wonderful stream. How was it? Okay, she's late trying to read stuff. Welcome, Kathy James! Kathy! Were you doing the vroom? Were you doing the round, you know? That's how much she knows about. There you go. Depends how you short the ball, though. She has wine from 2012 still. She didn't drink it. Blades, those men was sitting from me in the game. Was it like? Did you deserve to be stolen from, though? That's the thing. Did you deserve it? Did you deserve to be stolen upon? You know? No comment. It's not true. What did you do? Did you destroy one of the planes and then Toast now was like, yo, we're gonna replace this and steal it from you? Yeah, hope the stream went well. If you don't know Tori, she's just a gal. And she's currently doing very boring things, aka sorting out waivers. The most exciting things in the world. She kind of wish she could just do this all in... How does she... What's collate mean? Collate.
Mother, I took the wine to this guy called Rick at a pawn shop. He said something about it needing to be stored laying down and then said best I can do is £2.
Wait, are you? Her wine bottle has been kept landscape, so you know she's doing it properly, right? Download. How does she print? She stays. Oh, oh, oh. Huh? How does she do this? How does she print 2 sheets of paper in 1 book? Look it, she don't know how this works. She's gonna do it in her own crazy way. She's so technologically inept sometimes. But it's fine. Work smarter, not harder. once she pees once, she ends up needing to pee 3,000 times. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. She broke the seal like a tap? Yeah! She doesn't like it. Try to opt out, please. Okay, she's done that. She's done that. I think she's done that. Okay. Let's just sort out her own packing list now. What does she need? Shop in the market selling Costco war packs for £9? To be fair, that's still not that bad of a deal. If you like, even if it's like, you know, shitty because how many in a pack? Like 48 or something? Something like that. Down 9 cute. Lock in. You gotta lock in. Just think about it. If just imagine when you're about to like put the pen down. Imagine Tori in like one of them Asian auntie outfits, you know, like the dressing gown, the shower cap with a rolled up newspaper or a chancla. You know, you just gotta think about that. Just standing right behind you. But down night. Take care. You know, every time she thinks about Q now, she now thinks about the fact that she keeps on seeing on Amazon Prime that there's a Kamen Rider. She don't know if she'll like it. She should have asked about ARQ before about this. Oh well, do it afterwards, after Vexpo. She don't have time to watch at the moment. She's pretty sure it's like Shin Black or something. That Kamen Rider. See what else she got. Gotta finish up this. See what else she gotta do. She gotta do her own schedule stuff, so she gotta go do that quickly. She says this, she's gonna go do the Moe Life one. She has is the 21st. Kamen Rider Black Sun is a good version. She might wait until the new one comes out, the one with Kamen Rider as a butler. It's gonna be her first Kamen Rider that she actually like watches through. She's seen like an odd episode here and there. She watched the one when they're like bugs. That one. Okay, now that's done. She can go back to her schedule. She needs to make the thumbnails for her schedule and set those up. So actually, a decent amount of work she can do. There we go. Schedules. Her own schedule. Does she do 4? Wait. She'll do 4 streams. Next week. She's trying to do as many as she can. Cause like, she fears she might not have... She might have to have a gorilla week the week of Expo. She shouldn't need to. Though she is gonna play 2 quite cozy-esque games next week. Be a gorilla? She wants to be as strong as a gorilla. Dream from Toby's. Horrific. She wishes she can be like gorilla. Should be very cool as a gorilla. Next week is 6-9. Next week's cooking stream, she's gonna make her own spam. She's well excited for that. She's gonna make the thumbnails. She'll make only one of the thumbnails for now, though. Oh, she's well excited for this. Cass has actually sent her a tutorial, like, you should try making this, and she was like, you know what, that sounds great, actually. Because spam's expensive as shit. She was like, you know what, you'll make it. Make spam. Costco bulk? Even Costco bulk's expensive! Like, even with Costco bulk, it's still spending as all hell. It's actually kind of insulting how expensive it is. Crazy work. For like the fact that it's just like processed meat and fat. Expensive. Snoopy. Alright. Oh. 2 new games. Which means she needs to check for the name. The game names. These are very cute looking games though. She's very excited to play them. She's been really wanting to play a lot of like more cutesy games and comfy games. She hopes people won't get bored from it though. That's like a little bit of a fear. Because she doesn't think she's a very cozy streamer. She doesn't know actually. She feels like sometimes she could be a bit cozy. Right? Right? Tori streams are always cozy. At this point, you don't know if you're all being nice or like if it's a bit. Cozy chat about poop? You can have a cozy chat about shit. What do you people like? What do people consider as cozy though? You know? Cause like, what does cozy mean? Cause like, you know when like a flat says it's cozy, it means it's small. that's when a flat or like a B&B or hotel is like, oh, it's a cozy place. It means it's tiny. What game are you? Not much you. Ha, found you. She's playing 2 different cat-related games. Because she can. She's not sure if they're gonna be like more than just a single stream though. Because they seem like the kind of games that you just kind of play once and kind of vibe to it. It was on Amazon. Oh yeah, the comment writer is also the one that she wants to watch is also on Amazon. She can't believe Gabos have only fed Tori 146 times KFC ever since she started streaming. Crazy work, that. Thanks. You can't not stop doing it now. You have to do it organically. Doesn't count. She's glad that she gets to be in Tiger for like most of this week, upcoming week. Wait, she needs a new stream. Put the glasses on. There you go. She needs a stream image. Excellent. Put the thing back on. There we go. The glass is toggled and never gets toggled. See the list now? It's just a tiny little list. Compared to our usual stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Does she make this low, this image? Yeah, she'll make it bigger. Oh, she may be a little bit too, she may be too rotund for this idea, but she'll make it work. Yes. There you go. Let's play a game called Organize Inside and Cozy Cleaner. So they're all like, you know, similar-esque games to one another. Great, she did her 3. Okay, time to, while she's here, she could go and set them all up. Look at her go! Setting her streams up? Rare. If she does it now, she will actually remember to, schedule everything. 6 September. Want to schedule a productive gal? Nearly time for the premiere event of the year? Luton Comic Con? It's gonna be a very interesting one, she must say. She's a little bit nervous about it because it's a new venue. Are you going to it, May? At least if you're going to it, it's like she won't feel as, like, terrified of all new gals. Katte kinoko, katte katte, wakanwaka, wow. Chatbox the dedicated app is nice for Twitch. Oh! Have a look. It's very close. You party will. Oh, hell yeah. And it's a free event, too. It's a free event, which is surprising. Okay, time to create all the thumbnails. The bit that takes the longest is typing stuff out. A tin of Spam is like 3 pounds. Make some for like 20. It's homemade. Bam. Homemade spam for Soupy. Oh, she's well excited for that. Okay, it's gonna be on the Thursday at 5 p.m. How's work been going? It's been going. She hasn't packed yet, so she won't stay too much longer. She likes how she's playing 2 cleaning-esque games, but she doesn't clean her own damn home. She does, but like, you know, not to a proper level. Cozy cleaner. Cleaning virtually rather than in real life. If only cleaning worked like power washing, your room would be spotless. Imagine like power washing your room and it not destroying everything, right? Strong, dependent gal that will clean her room virtually. Thing is, her room is messy as shit, right? Like, no doubt about that. It's messy as all fuck. But it's clean. It's messy, but it's clean. You see? Her Discord. Good night. Inside. Tori, good night. Time to clean even more. This week's stream is about clean. Oh, chill. Nice. Our own stuff. Okay. Alright. It's gonna be on the Friday at 9 p.m. Very gal, very gal. And it's all the streams, except on her side. She now needs to schedule stuff. Oh, this takes so long sometimes. She's so, like, lazy. Cleaning sims for a gal whose room is pretty messy. But yeah, 6 p.m. Okay, that's scheduled now to do each of the other streams. Now, so somebody else do this for her. What day would it be on that day? It'd be the 3rd? Yes. If she does it now, it means she won't forget and she won't get a ping from Dota being like, you haven't posted your street live soon. She'll be like, oh, you're right. Her name and all over it. She didn't know it was that complicated, to be fair. She thought it was like, you know, just minced meat with some salt in it. So it was surprisingly a lot more complicated than she thought it would be. Supposed to be delicious? It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so tasty. But it's gonna cost like £10 at the very least to get the ingredients for it. That's gonna be a spendy thing. But thank you so much. If you do need to raid and run, please feel free to do so. You probably will make a lot of spam, and spam is delicious. She can make spam fried rice. She can make musubis, because that's what she's gonna make it out of. She's gonna make this for this stream. She's gonna make musubis. Cleaning. Spam musubi. It's so good. She might make it with some tamago too, depending on how much time she has, because there's a bit of marination time, so she was gonna marinate stuff and cook other bits while she's waiting for that to marinate. Tamago, spam, and tuna mayo. Tuna mayo is very good. She feels like tuna mayo is slept on a lot of people. She's actually her favorite type of onigiri, at least in this country, is tuna mayo. It's the most reliable, because the salmon ones can be pretty sad. And then combo is official. The combo is what the official spam musubi, and it's great because tuna meat. What, all together? What, like tuna mayo, spam, and tamago at the same time? She'd have tamago and spam, gal, but not with tuna mayo on top. How does that hold? She had a really good musubi in Manchester. Actually, not Manchester, in Newcastle, actually. It was like a little musubi store. The spam musubi sold in Japan Konbini. The official musubi? You're shocked, but it works? Oh, she needs to try it. Maybe that'll be an extra bit. Maybe that'll be an extra thing she'll make. That sounds good. Like you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with it. Can't go wrong with 3 delicious umami flavors in one. But the real question is, oil in the spam when she fries it. Cause she loves frying her spam in like chili oil. Cause it soaks up all the chili and it's just so good. But like, she needs to do it like teriyaki or something. Like a sweet honey glaze. It's annoying because now she's getting hungry. She didn't really eat that much of a big of a dinner. She had some miso soup with some beef rolls. She wasn't feeling very hungry, and now she is. But it's also midnight. Rough. You recently got into chili oil fried eggs? Do you use the laogama? Tori still has her big jar of leftovers chili oil that she made. And it's still there. Choco Bickies? You see, the kitchen is currently, has trouble sleeping in that room. So she goes in, Truffle's gonna start balking. She'll start going, wow, 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 wow. And she's like, no. She hasn't starved. She just has to just drink water. Just drink water. It's fine, because she's going for a bomb. She's going for another all you can eat. 2 all you can eat in 1 week? All you can eat in 1 week is brave. Truffle the protector of snacks? Truffle will just bark. Or you can BSC. She won't lie. She's going to a fancy like a barbecue all you can eat. And she's Asian, so she don't play around. Loki spicy with sambal. Sambal is always a little bit spicier. It depends what kind of spice you're talking about. Because if you're talking about like, you know, just pure capsaicin, it's like normally chili oil that hurts. But the chili oil she made and Mama Taiga added stuff to it is volatile. That thing is like cyanide sometimes. She's like, holy shit. Why did Mama Taiga add this in? But she is also very spicy. She knows Cassius can't handle spice at all. It's kind of funny. It's the true Japanese way, right? There's no spice. Just was maybe like the spice is like wasabi or like black pepper. The only thing you can eat is tantan young. Tantan is like, she's pretty sure there's a type of brand as well, though. Oh, she closed the tab, but she don't know what she closed. Well. If you want a really good chili crisp, you should try the... It's not gonna be very spicy, but it's the Malaysian one. Malaysian chili shrimp. Crispy. It's the... Yeah, Tian's Gourmet Crispy Prawn Crisp. The sambal... This... Oh, wait. She got... Don't worry. Save image of that thing in the downloads. Cha-cha! This thing. If you ever see one of these, this thing on rice is absolutely gorgeous. Delicious. Delicious this. Delicious. It's so good. With just rice on a little bit of like maybe an egg. Oh, this thing, so good. It's not too spicy either. Bella Cat is bad in the UK. Why is it bad? It's not bad. You probably make your own. It's the stuff that you make morning glory out of, right? This is so good. Get this, everyone. She's gonna be this for the rest of the stream. She's gonna be a crispy prawn chili. She would literally eat this by the spoonful with rice. Straight up. Just be this. You have to... Now you're talking to a pot of chili. Crispy prawn chilies. Very cow. Let's quickly. Good evening, Cafe Charlie. She's not Tori anymore. She's a crispy prawn chili. Get nice. Inside. Trying. Cute game where we once again tidy up. Virtually. Rather than 9 p.m. on Friday, the 4th of September. Very cool. The place you usually shop at is great because it's less known ethnic Asian store, so occasionally items I just have no translated tag. That's when you know shit is gonna be good though. That's when you know it's gonna be some tasty stuff. When you go on the shelves and it's all in Chinese and you're like, ah, shit. To evict the house of foreigners, you just need to reheat Belacan. Belacan's not that sticky. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you did this. The Asian food related, as long as it looks good, as long as it like looks fine, you're fine, right? Right, she thinks that's it. She's got the majority of the stuff she needs to pack. She needs to cut up some paper, but she'll do the off stream. Think I'm coming by to James, think out. You go by vibes? Yeah, you go by vibes. And that's the fun thing. She managed to do everything she needed to do, which is important. Rare for her. She did get distracted a lot. Today was a very yap-heavy day, she must say. Very, very yap-heavy. A very, very yap-heavy day. Right, let's see who we can go to. Can pause the music on that. And then we can turn our regular BGM on. There we go. There's no need to truly a stream. But she was meant to lock in and walk. She did it, but it took her a lot longer than it really needed to be. She needs to bop. She has bop. I hope you're proud of her. Right, let's go find a gal to raid and redirect to. We'll go over to Bonnie over on YouTube, who is currently playing Power World, and which I think she actually wants to get back to playing at some point. Actually, she does want to try playing Power World again, because it was quite fun. It's just finding the time to do so can be a little bit difficult. We'll go over to Emily over. Oh, she stopped streaming at the moment she pressed it. Ominous. Ominous. We can go over to Shao over on Twitch. Go to Shao. They're very cool gal. Right. Go over to Shao over on Twitch, and we'll go. Power is good fun. She does enjoy those games to a certain extent. Like, they're gonna be like a very a month of gaming of the game. But she barks well. She barks very well. She likes balls. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. For those she'll see at Go Japan, she'll see you then. If not, she'll see you on Wednesday, where she will play some cozy games and be cozy and comfy. Or talk about shit, who knows? You know, at this point, she can't really tell where the wind will take us at this point. But that's fine. That's fine. What is a Tori stream if not for the derailment of conversations amongst many various things? But please send Xiao lots of love, and please send Bunny lots of love too. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. Here's you all the cows. She's so hungry. Well, she's not hungry. She's not sure how she feels. What is life?